Betrayal. Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. And it's time for another MOC review. Third MOC review in one day. This was a MOC that I've been wanting to make. I was inspired by a song. Yeah, we've all been inspired by songs. Shut up, this one's different. By the song Betrayer by Creator. Thrash metal classic, check it out. And well, I took the title of the song and kind of turned it into a character. So, you know, there have been Bionicle-esque characters that have been given names like, I don't know, Tyrant, things like that, you know. Well, I decided to make a MOC of evil guy, a bad guy MOC named Betrayer. Yep, this is Betrayer. He betrays everything and everyone. He is an evil son of a bitch, and he is supposed to go up against Artaka, the creator, the version of Artaka that I got. Well, that I built. My version of Artaka, because they both have similar color schemes, obviously, with gold, gunmetal, silver, a little bit of black here and there. In fact, both of his fists are black. And, yeah, this guy looks pretty fucking pissed off, too. He does use a modified mask of control. That's what I wanted to use. I wanted to use that mask with this MOC, because looking at it head on, it definitely looks like a mask for a character named Betrayer, and that is this guy. No subtitles for this thing. He's just called Betrayer. You know exactly what he's up to in terms of that. So, let's start off with what you can obviously tell is his weapon. This is his sword. Built from, well, obviously here's the pommel, which is nothing special, but this sword is basically built from an Ica sword, which still glows. And he uses the zap energies of death. And obviously that's on an Mystica thruster piece, which has these, and these as like hilt. It's on the hilt piece, and these little things go up, which is pretty cool. It looks like an interesting sword. Obviously, we got a couple barbs here, and obviously, you know, you can see how that's built. It's pretty easy. These barbs are white, which is fine. The barbs that are spikes, claws that are on his shoulders are white as well. So yeah, if you want to use this sword design, go ahead. Maybe I'm the first one to do this sword design. I don't know. Obviously, you would have to have this hilt. But, I don't know. If I'm not the first one to develop this kind of a sword, let me know in the comment section below. And if I am the first one to make this exact design, well, if you want to use it, give me credit. Obviously, change up the colors however you want. But this is a pretty cool sword. He can still kill with it, obviously. His other weapons are these spikes. Like with Toa Exodus, he has these arm-mounted spikes that he will impale you with. So, his arms are fairly simple. They're just, well, the upper arms are just the dark gray bone pieces, standard bone. And his lower arms are just that piece in black. Fists in black, like I said. 6 long armor shell in gunmetal. 5 long armor shell in gold. And this piece, because I said so. Because the copies of these on Artaka are gold, so gunmetal on Betrayer just seems to work. Maybe there's a story element to Betrayer and how he's related to Artaka, the creator, you know, my version of Artaka. They were brothers to some extent. Then Betrayer decided to, well, yeah, he was, a little jealous of Artaka's, you know, Artaka being worshipped and whatnot for what he was able to do, and so Betrayer decided to branch off and do his own thing, and he actually challenged Artaka and almost killed him. And then, then he exiled himself to another island and he built his own empire. And now he wages war on Artaka and the other factions as well. And yeah, so there you go. There's some history. So yeah, the arms are just simple. They're pretty alright. Yeah, you can use this in your MOC if you want to. The legs, obviously you got a friction adder right there on either leg. Golden feet. The lower legs are, well, they're just this. And unfortunately, well, actually that might be a good thing. I used the same bone piece as the upper leg, so you can obviously turn the leg like this if you're really so inclined. Put that armor piece back on. You got this very greebly armor piece that we got from Hero Factory. And this piece is expensive on what? Bricklink, I think? For some reason this piece I heard is expensive for some reason. That's fine, I've got enough of them to last. Not gonna use every single fucking one of them though, but hey, what I did here works. Wide armor shell piece in gunmetal, and obviously these gold fading to a clear color of these crystal pieces. Those I felt were perfect. So since I didn't want to use them anywhere else, and then 5 long armor shells in gunmetal on his upper legs, on the back of his upper legs. Obviously there's gaps, but hey, couldn't do that on here because I wanted him to actually bend his knees. So, if you're gonna make a bulked up character, make sure he has plenty of articulation as well. The torso is massive. Obviously, he uses the largest CCBS torso, and well, he has a gold CCBS torso armor right here. He also has this wide torso armor, or chest armor piece, as well as a flattened and squished one of these hero shells, which goes like that. And trust me, if you work these planes right here, these bits, you can get this to fit on here, but you gotta be wary on how you handle this because it could go flying off, and that's not good. On his back, obviously, he has a gunmetal wide torso armor piece, and this villain core piece, as it's called, as well. On the back, obviously, I can remove that to show you some technical work that was done. Yeah, this one was built up pretty well. A lot of Technic pieces, a lot of fun was had making this MOC. It was pretty damn ambitious, too. I did kind of, borrow a design from Chi Gorzan, and that was these, well, obviously what you see here is these Glatorian necks on those sockets, which are on this torso design. So kind of borrow the design philosophy there, as well as, these paw pieces with the claws and the Exoforce arms being on these ball joints, which, when removed, reveal that piece. A 3 long brown piece with axle with a stopper. And I was going to originally have these claws, out, and obviously draped over characters like this to an extent, but obviously the Exoforce arms are turned around. I don't want to do that because that would restrict the articulation of the arm a little bit more than it already is. So this works perfectly fine articulation wise, and it doesn't look that bad, honestly. But yeah, all this technical work, all this technical framery is pretty good. If you want to see what it looks from the inside of the chest as well, let's see. Oh, fuck. fuck? There we go. So I'll take that off too. There's some more technical from Framery. So, and obviously he has the shortest bone piece as his neck. And G2 Toa head design, well, character head design in general for his main head. And again, modified mask of control for his main mask. So, yeah. Betrayer is quite a mock, I must say. He's I'd say he looks like a $20 set, obviously. Obviously, his head can move around different joints. This joint is cracked, actually. That blows. But he can still move his neck and move his head around. Arms, a little bit limited here and there, but he's not supposed to move his arms a lot. So, doesn't even make sense. But hey, he can still bend at the elbow and move his wrists. So, you can put his boot up your ass, and you can do that. You can do that if you're so inclined. His foot can't go all the way like that, but it can go all the way like that. So, you know, you can squash his enemies, you know. So, Betrayer is definitely a great mock, in my opinion. Looks like something you'd probably see on mock pages or whatever. I didn't look on mock pages to see if anything like this exists, or any other website to see if anything like this is even built already. But hey, this is a pretty cool mock, I think. Definitely a lot of gold, very gaudy in terms of the metallic colors. You know, gold, gunmetal, and tiny bit of silver. I just think it's awesome mock. He uses his sword to his best advantage. He can shoot laser blast out of it, which is why he has the light up function still there. So, but yeah, what do you guys think about Betrayer? Post in the comment section below. Also, listen to the song Betrayer by Creator. It's a great song, classic from their Extreme Aggression album. Yeah, this is a great mock. I like it. I'm glad I built it, and I'm glad I finally found a use for this mask of control, which has been cut up in right there. And also these little things on each side were splayed a little bit, and the chin portion was cut too. So yeah, you could probably expect a fight video between Betrayer and his former, you know, brother, I guess you could say, Artaka, at least in my story of my article, because Karzani doesn't exist. Ooh, yes. Unfortunately. And I know some of you might be upset by that because, you know, or might get upset by that because, I don't know, is Karzani your favorite character? Oh well. There's an even worse character than Karzani, and that's Satan. So, but yeah, what do you think about this mock? Let me know in the comment section below. And there you go. I could see this being a $20 set. It definitely looks cool. The fact I don't like that this where the hero core is, there's no hero core there, but that's fine. I didn't want a hero core there. It'd be nice if one of those was bootleg in gold, in this pearl gold hero core bootleg right there. But he's not a hero. He's an asshole. So there's definitely some gappage that can be filled in, but he has to have some articulation, you know. So there you go. That's Betrayer. I hope you all enjoy this here video. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks. Have a good fucking day, and peace.